Hello, my name is Marina, and thank you for joining me today. Let's take this time to slow down, breathe deeply, and connect with ourselves. This class is designed to be calm and gentle. Start by closing your eyes, grounding yourself, and letting any tension melt away with each exhale. Now gently drop your right ear towards your right shoulder, stretching the left side of your neck. And feel free here to move your head back and front for extra opening. Now bring your left ear to your left shoulder and let's stay here for a couple breaths. Now back to the center and let's continue with spinal circles. Move slowly, first in one direction, allowing your chest and shoulders to move with the flow. Then reverse the circle, loosening up the spine and releasing tension. And back to the center. Now inhale, reach both of your arms to the sky. Exhale, right hand on the mat and sweep your left arm overhead. And stay grounded through your sit bones. Inhale back to the center and exhale, switch to the other side, staying here for deep breaths. Inhale both hands to the sky. Exhale, bring your left hand to your right knee and twist to your right. Lengthening your spine as you inhale and deepening the twist as you exhale. And inhale back to the center and exhale, twisting to the left. Inhale both arms to the sky and bring your hands behind you and interlace your fingers. Draw your shoulder blades together and open the chest. Hold for a few breaths, feeling the stretch across your chest and shoulders. And release your hands and walk them forward, folding gently over your legs. Relax your head and neck. Inhale deeply and exhale, letting go of any tension. And we will continue with modified cat and cow. So slowly sit up and come to your knees. Inhale, raise onto your knees and reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, around your back and bring your hands to the mat. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest for a cow pose. And exhale into a child's pose. And let's continue here for 4 times. So inhale, bring your hands to the sky. Exhale, around your back, hands to the mat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, child's pose. And inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, hands on the mat, rounding the back. Inhale, cow pose. And exhale, child's pose. 2 more times. Follow here your own breath. And when you're ready, stay in the child's pose. From here, come to the tabletop. Now tuck your toes and lift your hips into the downward facing dog. Paddle your feet, bending one knee at a time. And maybe move your hips side to side to loosen up. Now step or walk to the front of your mat. You can keep your knees bent if needed. Grab your opposite elbows and gently swing from side to side. Let your head hang heavy. Now bring your hands behind your head and with control start rolling up to the standing, one vertebra at a time. And when you reach the top, open your chest here. And with next exhale, start rounding your back and coming back into the forward fold. Inhale, start lifting yourself up slowly with the control, opening your chest. And exhale, start folding forward, rounding your back. Continue here for a couple more times. And one more time, inhale, lift yourself up into the standing. And exhale into Tadasana. Feel the stability in your legs and the lengthening in your spine. Now step your left leg back into the wide-legged stand. Keep your toes pointing forward and your hips open. Hands on the hips. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, fold forward. You can bring your hands to the mat, or you can use the blocks to put your hands on. With next inhale, place your hands on your hips and slowly raise back up. Now open your arms parallel to the floor. Bend your right knee into the warrior two. Keep your hips open and your knee directly over your ankle. And let's stay here for a couple breaths. Strong warrior, strong legs. We will continue with prayer circles. So bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, raise your arms to the sky. And exhale, open them back to the warrior and back to your heart center. And again, deep inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, warrior, and hands to the heart. And try really to connect with your breath using this small, gentle flow. And one last time, inhale, hands to the sky, and exhale, warrior, and let's stay here. Lower your right forearm to your right thigh and extend your left arm overhead for extended side angle. And feel the stretch through the left side of your body. Inhale, raise back to the warrior 2. Then sweep your left hand down to your back leg and lift your right arm over for reversed warrior. Keep your front knee bent and your chest open. And gently transition back to warrior 2. Straighten your right leg and reach your right hand forward. Lower it to your shin or a block. And your left arm up to the sky, triangle pose. Hold here, breathe deeply. Try not to lean on your hand too much. Couple breaths here. If you feel any tension in your neck, you can always look down. Now slowly lift yourself up into the warrior 2, strong legs. Now turn your left hip forward and transition to the high lunge. From here, drop your back knee to the mat for a low lunge. Take a deep inhale here and exhale, twist to the right, arms parallel to the floor. Inhale back to center and exhale, twist to the left. And inhale back to the center and exhale to the right. And let's continue here for a couple more times. Follow your own breath. And one last time, inhale and exhale to your right, staying here. Now place your left hand onto the mat and lift your left knee up. You can stay here or bring your hands to your heart and hook your left elbow outside your right knee, coming into the reverse side angle. And let's hold here for a couple of breaths. Make sure that your breath is open, it's not shallow. Now release the twist and straighten your right leg up, coming into the half split. Flex your toes towards the sky, and you can use your blocks for support if needed. And slowly and gently come out of the pose. Now bend your front knee and bring both hands inside your foot for a lizard pose. Holding here, gentle breath, breathing into your hips and being gentle to your body. Couple more breaths here, deep breaths. And slowly release the pose and come to the tabletop position. You can swing your hips from side to side to take all the tension away from your hips. Now tuck your toes and lift into the downward facing dog and take a few breaths here. Now walk or step to the top of your mat, half lift, and exhale, fold deeply. Inhale, raise all the way up to the standing, and exhale, arms by your side, Tadasana. And let's repeat this sequence onto the other side. Step your right foot back, come into the wide-legged stance, hands on your hips. Inhale to lengthen the spine, and exhale, fold forward. Now feel free to stay here, or to deepen your pose, you can come up, bring your hands behind your back, interlace them into the lock, opening your chest, shoulder blades together, taking deep inhale here, and exhale, start folding forward, bringing your hands over your head and closer to the mat. Now breathe here deeply, feel the opening in your shoulders. With the next inhale, press into your feet and raise back into the standing. Extend your arms parallel to the floor. Bend your left knee. Warrior 2. And let's again stay here for a couple breaths, feeling strong warrior. Keep your hips open and your knee aligned over your ankle. Bring your hands to the heart. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, open back to the warrior 2 and straight to the prayer arms. Flow through this movement, linking breath and motion. And one more time, inhale, hands to the sky, and exhale, warrior 2, and let's stay here. Now lower your left forearm to your left thigh, extending your right arm overhead for a side stretch. Feel the length along the right side of your body. Inhale, come back to the warrior 2. And right hand down your back leg, reversed warrior. Front knee is bent and your heart is open, staying here. And back to the warrior 2. Straighten your left leg as you shift forward, lowering your left hand to your shin or a block. Extend your right arm up, gaze up. Triangle pose. Now gaze down and slowly lift yourself up into the warrior 2. Turn your right hip forward and move into the high lunge. Now gently lower your back knee to the mat. Take a deep inhale And exhale, twist to the left, hands parallel to the floor. Inhale back to the center. And exhale, twist to the right. And inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, twist to the left. Now flow with your breath, opening through the spine. And one more time here. Inhale and exhale to your left. Now bring your right hand to the mat and lift your back knee up. And you can stay here, or you can even deepen your pose. And exhale, release the twist. And extend your left leg straight, toes pointing up, half split. And again, feel free to use your blocks. Slow and gentle breath here. Try to be gentle to yourself and to your body. And slowly bend your front knee coming out of the pose. Now place both hands inside your foot for a lizard pose. Maybe you want to use a block here, or maybe you can go all the way onto the mat. Try to relax in this pose and really breathing into your hips for this opening. Couple more breaths here, deep breaths. And gently come out of the pose to the tabletop. And you can move your hips from side to side to take all the tension away. And tuck your toes, lift your hips up, downward facing dog. Let's take a couple breaths here. And step to the top of your mat, half lift, and exhale, fold deeply. Inhale, arms wide and up, coming all the way to the standing. And exhale, hands to the side, Tadasana. And we will continue with the tree pose. So stand tall, grounding your left foot into the mat. Bring your right foot to the inside of your left leg, either resting on your ankle, calf, or up to the inner thigh. Feel free to stay here or reach your arms up to the sky. Try to keep your gaze soft, focusing on the point ahead. Take a steady breath, feeling rooted and centered. Now bring your right knee up in front of you. Hold your right knee with your left hand and gently twist to the right. Extend your right arm behind you. Find your balance and breathe deeply. Come back to the center and exhale, cross your right leg over your left thigh. Now reach both arms to the sky and grab your right wrist with your left hand. Stretch to the left side, creating length through the right side of the body. and release the pose. And let's continue with tripos on the right leg. And gently lift your left foot and place it on the inside of your right leg. Arms to the heart, or you can reach them up to the sky. Keep your gaze steady and breathe deeply, feeling both rooted and light. Now left knee in front of you, holding it with your right hand and gently twisting to the left. Stay here for a couple breaths. Try to find your balance. And exhale, return to the center. Cross your left leg over your right. Reach both of the hands to the sky. Hold your left wrist with your right hand and stretch gently to the right, lengthening through the left side. And exhale, release the stretch. And let's continue here with the chair pose. Take a deep inhale, hands to the sky, and exhale, bend your knees and sink into the chair pose. With next inhale, engage your core and raise onto your tippy toes, reaching your arms forward and lifting your heels. And now exhale, lower back into the chair pose, keeping your knees soft and tailbone tucked. And inhale, raise onto your toes, arms reaching forward, and exhale to the chair pose. And one last time, inhale, lift back onto your tippy toes. On your final exhale, lower into chair pose again. This time, continue to lower all the way down to sit on the mat. Bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees fall open to either side into butterfly pose. With each exhale, try to get deeper into your pose. And inhale deeply and exhale to release butterfly pose. You can gently move your knees from side to side to relax. Slowly come to your knees. Place your hands on your lower back or your heels for support as you lift your chest and gently arch back into the camel pose. Engage your core and feel the stretch through your chest and front body. On your exhale, release from camel pose and sit back into the child's pose. Rest your forehead on the mat, arms reaching forward or alongside your body, allowing your back to relax. Now roll onto your back and hug your knees into your chest. You can gently roll from side to side, massaging your lower back. now draw both knees to the right. Use your right hand to gently press the left knee down as your left arm extends to the side, opening the chest. Hold here and breathe. And inhale, return your knees to the center. Exhale, draw both knees to the left. With your left hand on your right knee and your right arm extended out to the side, breathe into the twist. And gently come back to the center. And from here, grab your big toes or your ankles for a happy baby pose. You can gently rock from side to side, releasing any tension in your hips and lower back. And let's stay here. And release your happy baby. Bring your knees back into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins, giving yourself one last gentle squeeze. And our final pose, Shavasana. Slowly extend your legs out in front of you. Arms by your side with palms facing up. Close your eyes. Relax your entire body and surrender into Shavasana. Allow your breath to slow and rest here for a few minutes.